I'm Phil Kramer. I'm the Q1 Opportunistic Award winner. I'm the Director of Sales and Operations for our Clean Laundry brand. It's like if we have a new store that opens, I go to that market for 10 days, get it up and running, get our new staff trained up and ready to basically operate on their own. And
So talk a little bit about so what made you really go from finance to clean laundry? Just seeking out an opportunity or what?
yeah, just I've always once we kind of brought on the clean laundry brand within ClickStop, it was always something that always fascinated me. I would always stop and talk to Ethan Aiken about like, hey, what's up and coming? Like ask him questions about the brand, and it just kind of fascinated me. The brand itself kind of fascinated me. So then I just have kept having conversations with my managers. At the time, it was Chad Brandmeyer, and then I became Logan Hansen. I just kept having conversations with them about like opportunities within the Clean Laundry brand, and eventually this director of sales and operations came open, and yeah, I applied for it, and it's
Yeah.
been a good fit so far. So
When you're not working, what can we find Phil Kramer doing?
pretty much all things sports, watching my kids play volleyball, watching my kids run track, coaching volleyball. I run the volleyball club in Center Point for club volleyball, so pretty much anything and everything sports. As my kids have gotten older, I've found a little bit more time to get back out and golf more, which is kind of a passion that I had. Then I had kids and didn't get to do it as much. And now my kids are older, so now I'm getting back into golfing more.
You're a huge fan of sports. What are some of your favorite teams?
So football, like NFL's Kansas City Chiefs,
Uh,
college football's Iowa Hawkeyes,
yep.
everything Hawkeyes,
Yeah.
college wise.
Yeah.
And
Sorry,
then
Iowa State fans.
yeah, nope. And then Chicago Cubs for
Yep.
baseball. I don't really have an NBA team or a hockey team, but
Yeah.
I
Which
thought about I thought about adopting the Las Vegas Golden Knights because I like going to Las Vegas. So I'm like, and they have a hockey team, so I'm like, oh, maybe I'll pick them. But then the year I went to pick them, they made it to the championship, and I'm like, I don't want to be that bandwagon guy. Like,
one other thing about you that a lot of people might not know is you are the man at creating pools. I've
yep,
I, I never really got into pools until I came to ClickStop, and then you basically taught us that you can make a pool out of anything. I mean, Masters pool, NCAA bracket. Probably, have you ever done like Little League World Series? That would be a great.
I'm gonna write that one down.
Yeah. For anybody that doesn't know, like just anytime there's a sporting event or season, just look for a pool by Phil Kramer. I mean, you usually win your own pools, don't you?
No, I do not. A lot of times my kids even beat me. You can't forget about the survivor pools and the bachelor pools, and it's not all sports.
So you talked about watching the kiddos play sports. You have three, right? You have
Yeah,
three daughters, if I remember correctly, right?
yeah, three daughters. The oldest Paige is 19, and then Grace, the middle one, is 18, and then Emma, my youngest, is 17. So all teenagers.
Could you? I know this is going to be tough, but can you pinpoint like maybe one of your proudest moments as being a father?
Just recently, so my oldest daughter Paige, has gone to Kirkwood for fashion merchandising. So she wants to ultimately her goal is to own her own clothing company and be a designer and that type of thing. So
Awesome.
um, they put on a fashion show at Kirkwood at the Kirkwood Hotel, and so like she made some outfits and modeled them herself. She actually made a dress that my youngest daughter made and did like walked on the walk runway and stuff like that. And so
Okay.
I always thought that the proudest moments I would have with my kids would be sports related, but to actually see her in her element and like how much she really does enjoy the fashion and like that being her passion, and then just seeing her beaming, and it just gave me just a really big sense of pride and knowing that she's accomplishing things outside of sports that really are way more important in the grand scheme of life. Is so that was a really proud moment of mine.
So we talked a little bit before. You just got back from vacation, right?
Yep, we
And
went
you
to
were
Destin, Florida. I like to go and do things, and I don't like to just sit on the beach for hour after hour after
yeah.
hour, because after a couple hours, I get bored and I need to do something.
Yeah,
So yeah.
I get
But
it.
that's what I liked about Destin, Florida. Is like there's go-karts, there's mini golf. We went on the Sea Blaster like boat cruise type thing, and like there's a lot of other things to do than just lay at the beach.
The Q1 Opportunistic Award winner, Phil Kramer, Father of the Year, Phil Kramer. Thank you for your time, buddy, and you have a great rest of your day.